welcome back. If you are new here, my name is May, and on this channel we talk a lot about luxury pieces. I also do a little bit of styling inspiration, some travel vlogs. So if you like that type of content, please consider subscribing down below. Today I wanted to share my small card holder collection and do a little bit of a review on each piece. I have steered away from wallets over a period of time. I used to gravitate to the big continental wallets, but little by little I just started downsizing what I was carrying inside of my wallet, and really all I have now are pretty much card holders. In my opinion, some of these can definitely be categorized as wallets, but under their description they all say card holder in some way or another. I do want to start off with my latest purchase, and that is the Valentino rock stud card holder, and this one specific is in the color Poudre, which is like a very subtle kind of pinky tone. It's very iconic, I think, to the fashion house. I feel like this is their perfect nude, and I really love it. I recently added this one when we visited Italy back in April, so it's only been a couple of months, but as soon as I got back, I went ahead and switched all my items from the card holder I was using and placed them in here, and it's been the wallet that I've been using since then, and I gotta say, I love it. This one is perfect if you still kind of carry a little bit of cards, but you also want to have that option of cash and coins. I barely carry cash and coins on my day-to-day. However, when we do travel, I really like having a card holder that offers a zipper, just in case I do need to carry any cash and I get back change or anything like that. I do have a compartment for those specific pieces. So for that reason is why I added this one. As you will see in the front, it does have 3 card slots. It also has 3 in the back. And then, as I mentioned, it does have that beautiful zippered up top. It is not very spacious, I do gotta say. Like, if you're gonna be carrying a lot of bills, if you do fold it and put it in there, these gussets on the side will definitely stretch out, but that's why they're there. So it's nice that it does give you the opportunity to carry a little bit more cash or coins if you needed to. For me personally, this is the perfect amount of card slots. I don't carry too many cards. I just carry my credit card of choice, my bank card, my ID, and then my insurance card. So for that reason, I do have a couple of slots extra, but I fill them up with just something here and there. Now, at first, I was kind of scared because the leather is very smooth, so I felt like it would get a little bit of nicks or like dents here and there. But I gotta say, the wallet has held up really nicely. The glazing has had no issues whatsoever either, so I really like that. And I just love the little rock studs in the front. Obviously, it screams Valentino, so it's that little detail that they added there, which I really enjoy. Now, if you are currently using continental wallets, I think this is a good option for you to start downsizing, just because, as I mentioned, it has 6 card slots, which I currently only pack 1 in each slot, but you can totally double up, even maybe add 3. Just keep in mind that it is an all leather wallet, so over time the slots can probably stretch out. Now, would I buy this piece again if I had the option to? And the answer is yes. However, I think I would go for a different color. When I went into the store, I believe they only had this one and a black and then a teal color. And out of the 3, I just preferred this one. But as I was looking on the website for this video, they do have this beautiful red color, and it's just absolutely stunning. I do like to add pops of colors into my small leather goods, just so the inside of my bags look like a fun space. So that is the only thing I would have changed if I was adding this little piece again. All right, now moving into a real card holder, and that is this Louis Vuitton reverse monogram card holder. Now, this one I have had for a while, and I definitely see a lot of wear and tear on it, so we'll get into that. But just a quick overview, this one has 1 slot here. It does have another one in the back and then a center space. For the most part, the center space is what allows you to carry cash or a little bit more cards if you needed to. So this is a very compact card holder. I usually tend to take this one when we do travel within the States, because once again, I know that I'm not gonna have to be carrying cash, and it just allows me to carry my ID, my credit card, and then my bank card, and I'm good to go. Now, I personally love this piece just because of the reverse monogram. You guys know that I am obsessed with the reverse monogram. I've been wanting to add a specific handbag I just haven't really decided what. I don't want to double up, and you guys know how I feel about the price point on the Go Totes. So I'm sticking it out with this one for now, and every time I grab it, I really enjoy it. Now, touching on the point of it being so compact, this is definitely for a pro card holder packer. If that makes any sense. If you are used to big continental wallets, this little piece is definitely gonna take some adjusting to. You could double up. You could definitely put 3 cards in each slot, and in the center, I'm sure that you can fit a couple. Just keep in mind, these slots definitely will stretch out. I thought of it being canvas, it wouldn't stretch out too much. I do have other leather pieces which I'll get into now, and I have doubled them up in the slots, and they don't look as stretched out as this one does. Last time I used this one was actually on our Vegas trip, and I was kind of worried at times that my cards were gonna fall out, because I'm gonna try to bring it up close, but even just laying like so, I don't know if you guys can see how much each slot has actually stretched out. So that is definitely somewhere that I have seen in this piece. I've had her for, I want to say 2 years, but I don't use her on the daily. So for as often as I do grab her, I think that it has had more wear than I anticipated it to have. And then the glazing around the card slots is also showing wear. I'll make sure to do a close-up for you guys just so you guys can see it. Around the card case itself, everything looks perfect. There's no damage or anything there. It's just really, yeah, like the glazing. It just kind of like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it there, but just has a little bit of wear around the glazing. So I'm assuming that it's just, since it's such a small piece, it's bound to rub against things, and that's what causes it to wear like so. Now, would I repurchase this piece if I had the opportunity to do so right now? Honestly, no, just because I've realized how much more I enjoy having a zippered compartment in my card cases. So I would definitely go towards something that offers that. As I said, I love it because of the reverse monogram, and I just think it's such a cool little piece. But if I didn't have it right now, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right, now here we have the Rosalie coin purse. And as I mentioned, once I used that Louis Vuitton card holder, I realized how much I loved having a zippered compartment in my card holder, just in case I needed to use it. And this one here has it all. Out of all the ones that I am sharing today, I go back and forth between this one and my fourth option, but this one is definitely high up on the list of my favorites. If it's not my first, it's definitely the second. And I think this is also a great alternative for those of you that are going from continental wallets and want to downsize to a smaller card holder or wallet. This is just so cute. It does have a wallet look overall. So you do have a snap button closure up top. You do have a little zippered compartment, some card slots here just to put your basic necessities, a nice space in between, and then it does also have another slot in the back. Now, I know that I do have a review for this one and my fourth option, so I'll make sure to link them down below for you guys. They go into more detail, sharing what fits inside, how I use it, and a lot of more wear and tear on there. So make sure to look at those if you're really interested in any of these pieces. But I've had this one for, I want to say, almost 6 months, and it's in immaculate condition, you guys. You know how I feel about Damier Ben. I just feel like that is the it print to go for when you're buying canvas pieces. I was worried at first with this little light colored button here. I felt like it was going to get really dirty, but it's actually been quite the opposite. And inside, it just looks so great. I've put coins maybe a couple of times inside the slot, and even then, I don't think it's that dirty at all. So it's actually held up really well. Obviously, if you do choose to have this as your like everyday wallet, I'm sure it'll show wear a lot quicker. The more you use a piece, the quicker it'll wear. So just keep that in mind. But since I do have a couple that I switch up between, I feel like this one has held up really nicely. Now the question is, would I repurchase this piece if I had the option to? And the answer is absolutely yes. If you are new here, you might not know, but I actually had this piece. I sold it because I got another option, and then I regretted it so quickly after that. So I was able to get it back into my collection and I was so happy, and she is definitely not going anywhere from here on out. All right, and then our last piece is this Saint Laurent Fragments card holder case. It's a very long name, so I'll make sure to pop it up on the screen for you, but this is definitely, I think, my #1 card holder of all of them. I love this piece. I want to start off by saying just how compact it is, but also how much it holds. It's very slim, so it's very easy for me to fit into any of my handbags. It does have a total of 5 card slots in the back, but as I previously mentioned, you could definitely double up. You might be able to put 3. I just personally wouldn't, because since it is leather, I don't want it to stretch out too much. I most of the time just keep 1, and then if I need to carry any extra cards, I will double up. And then what I do love is that the zippered compartment section is actually pretty spacious. I want to show it against the Valentino one, and obviously this is a little bit smaller, but just in general, it's more compact. As you can see, this is the Valentino on the bottom and the YSL on the top. And even when it opens, I feel like the Valentino is a little bit more restrictive just because of the size. So I really like that this one has the zippered option up top, because if you do have to carry a lot more cash or even some coins, I feel like it'll be more comfortable to do so in this one than in the smaller option. Now, as per wear and tear, I gotta say that this piece has held up so well. The only wear that I can see is just here on the zipper. It does have a couple of scratches, but I mean, nothing too major that would be a big deal. The zipper itself has not tarnished at all, and it's very smooth. And as I mentioned, even the card slots have kind of kept their shape, and I use this card holder, I would say, probably the most out of the rest. Definitely more than the Louis Vuitton card holder in the reverse monogram, and definitely more than the Rosalie, because I actually sold the Rosalie when I got this one and was using this one, and then later on added the Rosalie. So I would give this card holder a 20 out of 10. If you can only add 1 out of the 4, I definitely say go for the YSL one. All right, you guys, so that does it for my little miniature card holder collection. As I said, I do have a very small collection of card holders, but I feel like when I find something that I like, I don't really need to replace it very often. And even when I do add another piece, I kind of gravitate to one of my old ones. So I don't want to go too crazy into adding too many card holders, because I'm not that type of person that switches out of their wallet or their card holders like every single day. As you can tell, some of them have had a little bit more wear than others. So that's why I kind of wanted to do this little review video, just so if you're searching to add any of these specific pieces into your collection, you'll have an idea of more or less which one will hold up better than the others. If you have any of these pieces, let me know down below. Or if you do have another card holder that I didn't mention here, also let me know. I want to know if you're like team Continental huge wallet, or if you've downsized into the more compact card cases. Now, if you did enjoy this little mini collection, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing down below. I would love to see you come back for future videos. But for now, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch today, and I hope to catch you guys all in my next one. Bye, everyone.